Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth out in faith and in sincerity. I'm the brother Shemala from the GMS Houston camp, and this lesson is going to be entitled Delayed Gratification, which is the opposite of instant gratification, which instant gratification is you basically doing things to receive rewards now, right? You want to feel it, like you need that instant reward, right? To pleasing your flesh, and this world offer instant reward. It's Esau offer that. See, that's what this world is. See, Esau, right? If you enter this society, you enter wickedness, Esau rewards you, right? You get praised for being wicked in this society, being just like them. You see, that's wickedness, right? But delayed gratification is putting off all of that, putting off all of the rewards you might get, right? Short term, you see, for doing whatever, doing all that wickedness, right? Or, pleasing, wanting to please the flesh, right? Just like with exercising. When you working out, you going to the gym, you ain't finna see no results that same day. You might get a little pump or something, but you ain't gonna be as fit as somebody that's been doing it for years consistently. You not. It ain't gonna happen. But hey, you keep going consistently, that hey, them results are gonna come. But you gotta have that in your mind, like, okay, I'm doing this for something in the long run, right? It's gonna be something I gotta do consistently. It's not gonna happen overnight, right? And the same thing with this truth. You see, we working, we doing these videos, and we laboring every week, right? Praying, studying. You see, because we want that reward, but that reward is not coming overnight. See, we get rewarded spiritually. We get rewarded, for things in this life from the Most High. We see here and there, right? But the ultimate reward is the kingdom, right? And that's not coming overnight. Well, it can happen any day, right? But the Most High's prophecy got to take place, and we got to be patient. You see, so. We're not receiving that glory right now. We're not receiving the kingdom right now. We're not receiving praise. You see, because this is a wicked world that's going to come. So the things that we're doing right now is for the long run, right? Or for what's coming in the future, right? But this is Hebrews 11:24. It says, by faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season. Salaki, let me go into this definition for delayed gratification before I get into that. Delayed gratification. It says, delay of gratification, the act of resisting the impulse to take an immediately available reward, right? And the hope of attaining a more valued reward in the future. All right, so it's saying you basically putting off the things of now and worrying about, the future. You see, because every step you take in this truth counts. Everything you do, right? But you can't, do things just to expect a reward now or for today or immediately. All right? You can't have that in your mind, because it's not gonna be like that. If you got that mindset, then you gonna set yourself up for failure. That's why you got people that fall out, right? Because they lose patience. See, they in their mind, they not, they ain't seeing nothing. They not seeing no reward, right? The Lord taking too long, or and they getting enticed by Babylon. Hey man, this is the most wicked kingdom ever, bro. Wickedness, bro. And pleasures are at your fingertips if you want to get into it. We surrounded by it. It's in your face every day. You see, but you got to put that off, right, for something that's greater that's coming, right? But Hebrews 11:24, by faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High, rather to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. So it says Moses, he refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. So, man, Moses was living good. Right? He came up in Pharaoh's household. You see? Man, Moses could have been living like that, if he wanted to. He was that dude in Egypt. He was that dude. He was that guy. See, he had the money, gold, right? People knew of him. See, he had a high position, right? Authority. Man, but he threw all that, man, like, man, I'm not even worried about that. Hey, these my people. I'm going to suffer with them. Right? He said, then enjoy pleasures of sin for a season. So he worried about the things that's going to come, right, in the future. He not worried about them now. I'm not finna do this for a season, because this shit ain't going to last long. America ain't going to last long. These people and their wickedness ain't going to last long. So why indulge in that? This shit is temporary. See, all the works that are therein gonna be burnt up. These people gonna pay for the shit they doing, man. These people gonna be judged. You don't want to be a part of that, right? But it says, by faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing I skipped the verse like you. Verse 26, esteeming the reproach of Yahweh greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. So, he had that faith, you see, and he believed in that reward. That's what he was reading about, the reward that coming from Yahweh, right? Then the riches of Egypt, and this is spiritual Egypt, right? This is spiritual Egypt. You shouldn't be too caught up in being rich, right? Like we say in our Father prayer, we ask for our daily bread. Right? But certain brothers are going to be in good financial situations. If you can make your situation better, do that. Don't be too consumed. I'm gonna be rich. I'm trying to get billions. Right? You just laboring. You laboring. To get wealthy. Right? Nah, man. Hey. I said, if you can make your situation better, hey, that's better for you, and that's better for the body as well, right? But like, just for for fame and personal gain, and you want to show off for the hoes, and man, that's vanity, right? Vanity, see. But Isaiah 49:4 says, then said I have labored in vain, I have spent my strength for naught and in vain. Right? And you might, have them thoughts come up on you one time, man. Man, I'm doing these videos, man. Ain't nobody watching me, man. Nobody liking my videos. You see? I ain't got no comments like these brothers getting comments, man. I ain't doing nothing right. Man, hey, the Most High see you doing what you doing, man. That's all that matters, is the Most High see you doing what you doing. Because we in this for the Most High, to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? We ain't here to please men. Anyways, right? The Lord said, teach this word. And that's what you doing today. You doing exactly what he told you to do. All right, we ain't gonna get saved off of views and like counts, right? And comments about how many people know us. Oh, he had 2,000 comments on this video. Oh yeah, he got to give him the charity. It ain't gonna happen like that, right? But it says, yet surely my judgment is with the Most High, and my work with my power. So, see, the Most High, he see what you doing. The Most High ain't gonna forget nothing, right? Most I ain't gonna forget. Right, that's why Hebrews 6:10 says this. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and to the ministers. So the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and the labor that you have shown to this ministry, to this truth, to his name, right? To the work that you put in, right? He not unrighteous to forget that. He ain't gonna forget, right? For Esau, you can go to work and bust your ass off. Esau ain't gonna pay attention to you. All right? He might not. But that's how I'm saying he not, because he, that's how he is. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter says he made no account of their labor, of our labors. You see? Because men can forget. Men can forget things. The Most High ain't gonna forget. It says our work is always with him. Everything that we doing, all right? You should keep that in mind. Everything that we doing is in the mind of the Most High. We just gotta do these things until the end, consistently. Then boom, that reward gonna come. This is 1 Corinthians 15:58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So you want to the word steadfast, right? Strong's G 1476, right? Hedareos, sitting sedentary, firm, immovable. So you gotta be immovable, no matter what comes your way, no matter what thoughts come in your head, no matter what's put in your path, right? No matter what your woman say, no matter what happens in your job, no matter your financial situation, right? All of these things, man, unmovable. See? Rooted, right? And this is as a synonym for, right, the word steadfast, right? Constant. It's constantly doing these things, right? It says always abounding in the work of the Lord. This is constant, dedicated, devoted, devout, down the line, faithful, fast, good, loyal, pious, stanch, steady, true, right? So dedicated. You got to dedicate yourself, to this truth. And I'll be listening to Drake. A lot of people don't like him. Hey, but it ain't about that. Hey, look, I listened to a song that he had made, right? And he said, look, if I ain't dead, then I'm dedicated, right? And these people are dedicated to their crafts. That's how they, be in these top positions. That's how they be reaping the benefits, right, that they be reaping. They be putting in the time. We got to do the same thing, because this is our profession. You see? We supposed to know this thing like the back of our hand, right? As scripture say, study to show thyself approved. Consistently doing these things, right? And abounding in these things, right? And we, as long as we alive, we should live unto the Lord. You see? Being dedicated, right? No matter if we ain't getting the instant gratification. All right, you should have your mind set on the reward. You should have your mind set on why you doing this, and what's coming, and what's going to be rewarded to you for doing this. In the end, you got to have the end in mind, all right? Because if you pay attention to the now, man, you're gonna get disenchanted, discouraged. All right, but this is 1 John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because he knew him not. So, hey, that's love for us to be called the sons of the Most High. This love for the Most High, bringing us back into, that godly state through this knowledge first, right? Giving us certain information, right? Revealing the secrets unto us that everybody don't know. That's godly. That's love, right? Sending the Son to be that sacrifice, right? And sending the Holy Spirit down to deal with us. That's love. It says, beloved. It says, therefore the world knoweth us not, because he knew him not. So, of course, we ain't gonna get that acknowledgement. See, hey, when Yahweh Shah was here, man, everybody didn't even want to, give him, his praise. Which really wasn't about praise, it was about being that sacrifice, but they didn't even want to acknowledge him for being who he was, as being the Messiah, as being the Son of the Most High. Right? This world don't know the Most High, they don't know Yahweh Shah, so hey, they ain't gonna know us. But it says, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it do not yet appear what we shall be. So yeah, we the sons of the Most High. We got this knowledge. We got this godly information, right? But it's it's in our mind. It don't appear, right? What we shall be, hey, because what's coming is we're gonna be even greater. We're gonna have the glory. We're gonna have the fame. We're gonna have the riches. We're gonna have the women. All those things don't appear right now, though. Hey, but you can't focus on that. Hey, just know that it's gonna come. All right, we keep doing what we're supposed to do. It's gonna come. See, because the Lord is faithful, bro. The Lord gonna reward you. The Lord is faithful. It says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So we're gonna be like the Lord, man. The Lord gonna give us new bodies. Right? We're going to be joint heirs. He's going to give us slaves. He's going to give us, rulership, right, in the kingdom of heaven. High positions. See, all that the Lord get, He's going to give us, right? He's still going to be over us, but He's just sharing everything with us. You see? Now, we're going to be good, and that's the end. And this is what we laboring and working for today. So, hey, that's the lesson. I hope brothers are edified. With that, I'm going to say shalom.